What is up, motherfuckers? Today I'm going to be building a little house, but every single room is a different Poppy album. And this just sounds like a fucking YouTube title, which makes me cringe really, really hard, but it is what we're going to be doing today. This is a different format because this video is mostly focused on decoration and shit, so I don't really want to like show you where I'm placing the fucking windows. So consider this like a pre-tour, maybe like a pre-cum, but better, you know? So let's head on inside. These are all the rooms inside. All of these rooms, like what album they're gonna be, is determined by the ranking I actually gave them last week. But I'll explain more of that later when it's speed building time, because this is take 7 and I'm tired. This is a little entryway, a little dining space, living thing, sunroom, kitchen, bathroom. Some of the doors are missing, just ignore that. Bedroom, bathroom, and a little garage. So now let's switch over to Speed Builder. Hi, hello, good morning, good night. What? Hi, okay. Look, for once, I try to open with something other than what is up, motherfuckers, or what's I don't even remember my own unofficial intro, and it just resulted in me saying every single form of greeting there is in the book, but okay, whatever. I'm gonna explain how this shit actually works. So, as you might have seen 2 weeks ago, I believe at this point, I made a little ranking of every single Poppy song, and then I used those rankings, and I did a whole bunch of crazy calculations, which I guess I could put on screen right on. No, I don't know if I can. Either way, I did a whole bunch of crazy calculations. I made like a whole scoring system. I calculated percentages, and then I ranked every single one of them. So shit was well and truly wild. And then I also made a list of my favorite rooms that I like to decorate. So I'm basically correlating those two things. So the thing that I just decorated was the entry kind of space, and that one was ranked number 9. And my number 9th album EP thingy was Stagger. And now I ranked living room as number 1 for some reason. I don't know, I guess I just kind of like that. And my number 1 album was, of course, I Disagree. I mean, I don't know what else it could have been. I would have been very fucking surprised. One thing that I was really, really surprised about, though, was I think Bubble Bath. Yeah, Bubble Bath ranked 6th. And, you know, I have nothing against Bubble Bath. I love Bubble Bath. But I just don't listen to it often enough. So it didn't really make sense to me why it should be 6th. Because I'm rating 10 albums here, so number 6 is still relatively high. So I moved Bubble Bath down to 8, because that also just made general sense to me, because I ranked number 8 as a bathroom, so it's, you know, like, I'm not gonna fucking, I don't know what it should have been. Yeah, otherwise Am I a Girl would have been a bathroom. That wouldn't have made sense. If I'm gonna make one thing a fucking bathroom, it's gonna be the EP called Bubble Bath. I mean, what else do I have to work with here? But right now I'm decorating the I Disagree More living room. I use a whole lot of I associate I Disagree More with like black and white and all those stark contrasts, you know, but also a bit of red and a bit of blue. So I try to mainly go with black and white, but because like 99% of Poppy's albums are just black and white and maybe like a couple of accent colors, I just fucking ran with those accent colors and dipped out of there and you use them all over the place. So you're gonna see a whole lot of colors you may not associate with the album still in here, because I had no other options. I was just doing, oh, now this was fucking horrible. I don't know how else to say it was, this is the, I ranked Kitchen number 2 and the Eat NXT soundtrack number 2, and like the only other accent color, or I guess main color for this EP is bright purple. And we only have base game counters with this ugly fucking magenta in it. How else am I gonna incorporate purple if not in the cabinets? I mean, for fuck's sake, it's a kitchen. So, yeah. I also try to kind of make this one look a bit jazzy, which I don't really know what that is supposed to mean for a kitchen, but there is this one. I also put that cake case there because for some reason I associate that with like a jazzy cafe. I can't really explain it, but because there is a jazz break in Poppy's most heavy song that there is in the whole entire world. So I try to make it jazzy and purple. And that was those were just my two main inspirations, which that was kind of fun. It's been a really, really long time since I recorded that intro. Well, not a long time. I guess hold on, I can check. Yeah, it's been 4 days. It's been 4 days. And in my head, I was like, okay, I'm gonna record this intro today. Oh, now I'm starting the bubble bathroom. I already explained all of this, so I can just talk through it. But I already had this like whole entire fucking plan in my head of what I was gonna say when I was doing this part. But now that is no longer applicable because I was planning like shit, man. I'm gonna go on this whole entire rant about how my life and especially me myself is in fucking shambles. But that is no longer applicable. I was gonna say like because the day before that I think I was eating something and I have a little wire installed behind my teeth. uh, I don't know why. I don't know why my orthodontist or dentist, whatever, did that, but I have one of those instead of an Invisalign shit thingy. Oh, and now I'm starting to. I gotta have a break of all the shit that I'm talking about. But what this is the Am I a Girl where dining room. Yeah, I rank both of these number 7. But either way, that little wire thing came loose. But at the time, for like a solid week, I thought my tooth was on the loose. I thought that shit was gonna run away. It's okay now. It like magically repaired itself. So I was gonna go on rambling about that and how my body is broken. And then that morning also, I cracked an egg, and I don't know how the fuck it happened, but my whole entire nail just shattered. And I'm not. I don't mean like my nail just broke off. No, I mean it broke off in like 50 pieces. It crumbled. I don't know. And there was just nail crumbly things in my egg. I don't want nail crumbly things in my egg. I don't like that is that's fucking disgusting. I don't want to think about that any longer. Ew. But yeah. It yeah, I can't really go on that rant, but I kind of sneakily incorporated that too. Now I'm starting the Zig sunroom. I rank both of these number 6. That kind of like surprised me that I ranked Zig above Am I a Girl? Cause I don't know. It's strange, but Am I a Girl? Of course, I rank the interludes very low, and also the first 4 songs, so I guess it makes sense. But overall, I believe that Am I a Girl's ranked like generally higher, but Zig was just ranked. Ranked? The fuck was just ranked like generally more Oh my god, I can't speak. What the fuck is a Miki odor? That's I, a fucking Miki odor. I hope I'm not saying some slur, because otherwise I would not know. So I'm just saying I don't know what a Miki odor is. I'm really sorry if it's a slur in your language and I'm insulting you. Although I guess I already did that in the intro. But a Miki odor, it just sounds like a meteor, but like it has a time bomb inside or something. Where there's a time bomb on the time. No, there's a timer on the meteor. I don't know. For this Zig one, I try to like really go stark black and white. Because that just really made sense to me. But I used this one wallpaper that I thought was really ziggy. I can't really explain it, but there was windows covering it, so eventually I was like, fuck it, I'll get rid of the windows. And I'll just place some shit there. Oh, and now I can also say some shit about the Am I a Girl dining room. For Am I a Girl, I went mostly with black because I didn't really know what else to go with, and I also try to make it like kind of like fancy and French type shit, because to me the Raptor Ball and Aristocrat, they sound really, really French for some reason. So I thought like, okay, I'll go like metal French. So that is kind of what I went with. I also put in the gender fluid flag, I believe. in the room, and that is not because I don't know if Poppy is gender fluid. Like she's never really said that, but I mean the album is called Am I a Girl? And if you listen to the title track Am I a Girl, you'll get some gender fluidity vibes. Cause I think one of the lyrics is literally just sometimes I'm a boy and sometimes I'm a girl. That's like the the gist of it. I was gonna say the jinx of it, but that wouldn't make any sense. And now I'm moving on to the Poppy.computer bedroom. I ranked the bedroom. Well, I ranked two bedrooms. I ranked one 5 and one 4. And Poppy.computer is 4. This didn't really come as a surprise to me. It may come off as a surprise to you considering how much I rambled on about loving metal in my Poppy ranking video, but I also I appreciate this album. I love this album. It makes me really, really happy. Okay, and I'm back now. I mean, nothing has changed for you. I probably also could have just gotten away with not saying anything, but I was interrupted by my dad very politely asking a question. But either way, this room I try to go with like cutesy and pink and that what the fuck is that? Blue and yellow, those colors, you know? Because I feel like that is pretty much the color scheme of Poppy.computer. I try to add like a whole bunch of gadgets in this room, but surprisingly there aren't a lot of gadgets. I had a streaming robot, I think a TV penguin, and a mannequin. I also added a mannequin because yeah, because Poppy has a mannequin and it's called Charlotte in during this era, but if you're just downloading this house for funsies, you might be a bit freaked out about the mannequins staring at you while you're sleeping. Also, I recently found out that these mannequins, they are just because you know if you have Get to Work, you have these fucking mannequins. They are just Sims frozen in time. Isn't that fucking freaky? Couldn't they, why did they have to do that? I mean, you do have to be able to edit them and edit their I well not edit them, edit their outfits and shit. But you know why? It, couldn't they have done it differently? Because now there is a limit on on how many mannequins you can place in one lot, which is really fucking annoying. And also, it just I had a fear when I was a child that mannequins would come to life and chase me, and that is supporting it. That the Sims team knows something. I'm convinced of it. That they know that those fucking mannequins they're just ready to pop out of the glass and start running around and eat my face off or something. Okay, now I'm moving on to the choke bedroom, which I ranked number 5. This one really confused me because choke doesn't really have like a clear theme to it. It's once again really black and white, and Poppy, she just in the cover art she wears a bit of yellow. But besides that, I have next to nothing to go off of. I mean, voicemail that's in black and white. Choke, that music video is also almost in black and white. So I just went with like black and white plus yellow and kind of like Scary Mask vibes, which that music video has a shit ton of color, so I just added some dark blue in there because that felt fitting. And now I'm moving on to probably the most absurd room in this house, which is a very poppy Christmas bathroom. I ranked this bathroom the smallest because I mean the lowest because it's the smallest. And I don't know, I just added a whole bunch of Christmas decoration because what else could I have done here? Like, honestly, it's a Christmas album with no music videos. I just added a bunch of Christmas shit all around. So that I had nothing else to work with really. I just went fucking crazy. And also added those lights because I associated those with the choke for some reason. And now I'm quite sad that I didn't rank the shed at the fucking top, cause this shed, it isn't any normal fucking shed. It is I recreated the shed out of the So Mean music video, and I thought that that was really fun. I turned it into some kind of like music-y room. I did put my own spin on it because I thought that that would be more fun. And like half of this struggle, really, for this shed, it was quite simple. I just kept overcomplicating it because I really, really badly did not want to make those rugs seem like a penis. Look, I'm trying really hard right now, but it still kind of looks like one. I think it helps that one of those rugs is not a circle, and I'm also adding a second one just to reinforce the idea that this is not a fucking penis. Also added some poofs. I've been really liking poofs lately. I've been seeing Lil Simsy use them, so and I thought, hey, that's a pretty good idea. So I just used that. Oh, now moving on. We're officially done with the outside, and we're moving on to. I mean, we're done with the inside. I am off my game today. What the fuck? But now we're moving on to the outside. And I could have also assigned the outside, like an album, but I thought that I don't know where I would rank the outside, because it isn't really a room now, is it? So I couldn't really include that, because it's just so different to decorating the inside that I can't place it on the same list. So I just went with Poppy's general vibe plus just general house vibes, which I don't know what that is supposed to entail. But I just basically built a very, very generic shape of a house and just fucking ran with it and try to make it seem Poppy-esque. So I used a whole lot of, like, once again, stark color contrasts, mainly with black and white, and also try to incorporate some red. As you may have seen like a couple minutes ago, I tried to make the top paneling part red, but that just it didn't really work. So I think I went with some red bushes in the end, because that fits some more. And I also use a whole lot of, I was gonna say snowy. I don't know what that is up with. Oh, look, there are my red flowers. Oh, that's adorable. And I'll also put a trophy inside. Okay, but I really forgot what I was saying. I don't. Oh yeah, I also put a lot of snowy escape trees. Well, I guess maybe one or two, because Poppy also takes a whole lot of inspiration from like Japanese stuff, so I thought like that kind of fits. So yeah. Oh, now I just gotta figure out what I want to talk about. I got a couple topics that I can name off of the top of my head, but this is the time that I really need to start concentrating and kind of look away from the screen, because for some reason landscaping makes me really laugh, and I already feel like this whole entire time the chills, the goosebumps. I remember what they're called this time. They have been going on, but they're reaching an all-time high right now. And I actually can't look at that. Oh, look at me go. I'm placing those flowers. Okay, I really, really need to stop. I think I have a fun little story, a quick story. I graduated today, or well, 2 days ago. I don't know why I said today, but the graduation certificate ceremony thing was a couple days ago. I had a great time. I was a bit nervous beforehand, but a Vire never gets nervous, so that's obviously a lie. But then, like the day beforehand, my graduation ceremony got moved because of a football game. They moved my graduation ceremony because of a fucking football game. That is fucking stupid. It got moved like 2 hours beforehand. Or 3, sorry, it was fucking 3. Isn't that stupid? It's like, oh no, your diploma, that shit isn't important. We're gonna go watch a football game instead. Fucking stupid, right? They even like made it shorter so they could watch the fucking football game. So yeah, and then our bikes got locked behind a gate, and we just couldn't access them. No more bikes for us. Bye bye bikes. And I think today was probably the last time I've ever gone there. I just need to hand in a couple books, and thank fucking God. One thing that was funny, we walked like towards the stage kind of, and they started playing the fucking FNAF song. Like the FNAF song, but like the classical version. They started doing that shit. And I really tried my best to not giggle, and I kind of succeeded, but my mind was in the gutter, and not in the sexual way, but in the there's a fucking FNAF song in the back while I am walking to the stage to receive my diploma kind of way. So I'm glad I'm gone there. I am ready to fly off to another universe. Okay, and now I'm here to give you a little tour. I'm just gonna do the quick version because I don't really feel like doing this. We got the stagger entryway. Am I a girl dining room? I disagree, more living room, zig, sunroom thingy. It's kind of chaotic in there, but whatever. The Eat EP kitchen, bubble bath bathroom, because that makes sense. This is still stagger, and this is just messed up. I'll fix that on the gallery. My name is just Avired 2, because apparently there's a first one. This is the Poppy.computer bedroom and the choke bedroom, and I keep fucking stumbling on my words today. A very poppy Christmas bathroom. This is the little outside. Oh yeah, we've got the I keep on doing this shit. We've got the I forgot what the fucking album's called. Now here we have got the Flux Shed. I think I just speak too fast and then I don't know what I'm saying anymore. See, that doesn't look like a penis anymore. I have great fucking skills. I think this one's probably my favorite, even though this is like the least decorated room out there, but I just like the story behind it, you know? And I just really like this guitar. I think it's really cute. I also think the other one's kind of cute, but this one just matched the vibe more. And the backyard is also kind of boring. I just went with like poppy colors, which is, you know, red, and that is pretty much where it ends. I also added an easel because I think Poppy likes painting. I honestly don't know, and a bird bath because that somehow felt fitting, and a dumpster because, you know, you gotta have an extra woohoo spot because that's fun. So yeah, that is pretty much it. I'll see you eventually. Bye bye.